Alright then. I had a few problems starting here. The problems continue. We should be all good to go though. Oh wow, it's been that long. So, okay. We got some things to explain and we got problems to talk about from last time. So, hi. I don't think anyone's here. I might be alone. Welcome nobody. I'll shake my own hand here. So let's, I guess, start with last week and last time. So last time my internet cut out towards the end of the stream. So I think the best way to do this is I went back and watched it. I just bookmarked the turn. I think Hilda was the last person who moved, but I think what we'll do is just gonna Divine Pulse. We won't actually Divine Pulse back, but we'll turn the turn wheel back so you can see what I did. Because, quite honestly, I don't remember what I did. Because there goes to the other part of last week. Last week was a pretty bad stream week for me. I don't know what it was. I just wasn't feeling it. I mean, we only streamed, what, like Monday and Tuesday or something? So, last week just wasn't a good stream week. And then the internet cut out. And I literally waited like 15 minutes. And it didn't come back. And so, because I was going to finish out the stream. So, at that point, I'm like, you know what? Whatever. I'll bookmark it and we'll do this turn wheel thing. So, Ignatz was over there. He danced for, I don't know who, I guess Marianne. Yeah, so I guess Ignatz, yo, what's up, Wild? How you doing? Welcome. How was your weekend? So I guess Ignatz, I don't know if you were here for the explanation I just gave. So I guess Ignatz went over here and danced Marianne. Cyril just moved from back there. Claude. Raphael, I guess, yeah, Raphael killed that guy. Lorenz killed the guy. Yeah, over there. Hilda killed a guy. Yeah, and there's the entry to player phase. So, just got here. Well, I just started, so, yeah. Anyways, so, basic rundown. Internet cut out at the end of last stream, so I'm just turn wheeling in case anything got cut out. I bookmarked as soon as I saw it, which I think was right when it happened. But anyways, so hopefully between the end of last stream / video / recap and between this, you guys can see what happened. I could technically just turn wheel back to the begin player phase because I know the end of the stream last time caught it, but I think this is good enough. This is just some random weird auxiliary battle, so whatever.
I'll do my best.
You're level 38. You're level 38.
What's my strategy?
Oh, you know what? Just stay right there.
Thank you.
Yay, XP for Leone. I'll take it. I know auxiliary, but I imagine that they go from very pushover basic, at least most of them, to kind of scary. How is your maddening mode going? How far are you? Yeah, I've only been hearing scary things about maddening. I was tempting to do maddening on my Blue Lion or Church Route run, but I might not. I might not.
Shall we? My orders?
Let's go.
I don't have the blacksmith. Oh boy, don't you get the blacksmith at like chapter 4 or 5 or something? Okay, you can get out of the way. Hilda, you can come demolish a fool. Get Grim.
Can't afford to slack off.
I'm impressed.
Leone. I guess we'll give you. I shouldn't have done that, but whatever.
All is going to plan.
You did Black Lion? Black Lion. You did Black Eagle, right? For your maddening mode? Oh, you did do Blue Lion, okay. All the priests get renewal, that's useful. Can you just XP farm forever then? Do they have an eventual cap to it? I would assume they'd put a cap on it, but if they didn't, that'd be useful. That'd kind of help make up for the low XP curve.
All right, who's next? I'll keep
Oh wow,
pushing
what a
myself.
level. Except she didn't get defense or strength, so that kind of blows. Then you lose. What? If you hit, wait, you can't go over turn 99? Do you instant game over at turn 99? Is that what you're saying? What the frick? Oh boy, that really puts a damper on maddening mode then. Oh gosh.
Let's make this quick.
Not only are you racing against beefy, tanky enemies now, but now you're racing against the Claude.
At the ready.
Oh boy, some of those later chapters are
Leave it to me.
gonna be something else, that's for sure. Well, I don't think, unless you're like the worst player in existence, I don't see how anyone on normal mode especially can hit 99. I guess unless you were purposefully XP grinding, but... Are you 30? Oh, you're 38. Okay. Oh, good. You can run right up here.
Good trick.
Her thing's... Oh, her thing is broken.
Make a difference?
I don't know, man. In maddening mode, I'd say it's, might be worth a shot to restart. This freaking boy is so... Oh, gosh. Okay, Cyril. I guess I'll throw you up here with an axe. You already have your axe. Yeah, bad level ups could be very detrimental to maddening mode for sure. Boy, and I still hear talks that they're gonna put in a mode harder, which I don't know what they plan on doing, cause maddening mode already seems difficult enough. Raphael needs XP too, what? Yeah, let's do this. Must have used her warps already, I guess. Dang, Raphael's gotten pretty good here. Just killer gone. 45? You know what? Sure. Bet he only hit it once, but that's okay, I guess. If I were smart, I would have...
What's my strategy?
I guess moved him here. I guess it's not going to make that big of a difference, huh?
Leave it to me.
Oh, wow. Actually, he does the 3 more damage. I don't even need to use that anymore. He did lose unarmed, though. I'd have to equip him with unarmed, I guess.
Get out of here. Okay, who's next?
It's called Abyss. Speaking of that, I saw the DLC leaks. Apparently, everybody is waiting on those maid outfits. Everybody is waiting on those maid outfits. And then apparently Yuritsa's supposed to be playable, which is kind of interesting. I don't know how that's
I'll
going to
do
work.
my best.
Raphael has 71 HP. What the frick?
Steady now.
Ah, my dancer boy can't reach. That's unfortunate. I guess Raphael gets the kill instead then. No one else can
Let's
do
make this quick.
anything, so Raphael, get him. 117.
You're really going for it.
8,000 bucks. What is AM? Crimson Flower, yeah. It would make sense for that one, for sure. What? I still have another auxiliary battle. The frick? I thought that was my last one. Is Sealed Forest new? I think it is. I don't know. It's just... what? What's the plateau? Azure Moon? Oh, that must be Blue Lion. That one would make sense too. Because I don't know a lot about it, but... from what I've seen, it seems like Yuritsa and Mercedes are somewhat connected. I only know that... because in the other routes, they mention it. Yuritsa talks about something familiar about being Mercedes, and Mercedes says something familiar... oh, it's this map. So there's something familiar about him. But the thing I know, that I guess I technically shouldn't, because I haven't played Blue Lions yet, is Mercedes has a battle quote with the Death Knight. In the first fight, when the game first came out, and I first passed that chapter, I looked up to see if anybody had beaten him. And it was a Blue Lions player who used a gambit with Mercedes, and they have dialogue. So I've seen that as well. Other than that, though, I don't know anything. But it would make sense for the Blue Lions to also get him as well. Well, I guess it wouldn't make sense to me, but I have an idea of why it might make sense. Let's just send my flyers all the way back. Put Hilda and put Raphael here. We'll throw Hilda up there, I guess. It really doesn't matter. Oh, we do need to repair weapons, though. And by that, I mean probably... oh, yes, you can get a repair. You are the one I was thinking of specifically. It's actually probably okay for now. Alright, let's set our adjutants. I keep forgetting to do that. You have Setith, that's fine. I forgot who I was setting you to. I forgot how I was setting everybody to. That's what happens. You don't play for almost a week. I was setting Alois to nobody. Catherine... okay, Catherine doesn't need to be set to anybody. Unless they build. I don't assume she can go from C straight to B. I assume not. So I guess you're done. Shimmer... Flane and Claude, Flane and Setith. I don't even know, man. Doesn't really seem like there's anybody other than Setith to Korn. Oh, Hanuman and Lysithia, that's what it is. I guess that last one doesn't really matter. Guess we'll just set Catherine to... Lorenz. Lorenz is the only other one. Even though Lorenz doesn't see a lot of action anymore. Lorenz doesn't see a lot of action these days. A fresh new game. Yeah, I would assume so, because faculty, they come with some pretty decent starting kits. Oh, I forgot to give you back your whatever. Guess you're just gonna blow through your steel gauntlet.
Steady now.
I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to me
What's my strategy?
for Yuritsa to be
Let's go.
playable in every route, but I guess we'll see. That's for us to find out, right? Guess we'll double team a hoe. I've heard that the title screen, or I think I've seen that the title screen difference isn't very big though. Isn't it only like a very, very small color variation or something? Why is there Silver Bow out? I also wonder if you can swap your title screens at any time. It'd kind of suck if you liked the old title screen better. Someone who doesn't want to stay spoiled, so they go through the whole thing, and then they're like, wait, I don't like this. And then they're stuck with it forever anyways.
My orders?
Well, you brawlers sure do have quite the movement, huh?
I'll do my best.
The frick? Why can you guys move through terrain so good? Yeah, that's what I noticed in this playthrough too. Because when I got Shimura in my other one, she was level 15, because that's what I was. But I recruited her later this time, and she came at level like 20 or something.
You're making me work. Sorry, but it's you or me.
This is very drinking. You know, I don't know if you heard of the Simply brand, like Simply Lemonade, but stick to just the lemonade. Oh, how does she get quad? Oh, she has the Thimbolger on. That's weird. Good thing she just one-shotted.
Now there's a way forward.
That other guy might be able to reach her though. Anyways, yeah, I would definitely stick with Simply Lemonade.
I fought and won.
I'd stick with the lemonade, the limeade, and all the lemonades like raspberry and strawberry and stuff. Their apple's okay, but I'd rather just get apple juice, and their mixed berry is not very good right now.
Sorry, but I must.
First few sips were okay, but now it's like, I don't know what, there's some fruit in there that just seems like really sour. And not like good sour, like bad fruit sour.
Her enemies are my enemies.
Magic,
This
just
still
what I
isn't good
wanted.
enough.
Gosh dang, your speed is so high. You're like Petra, but flying. And with less crit.
I'm not a kid anymore.
I'm not a kid
I've
anymore.
gotten stronger.
Yeah, I would imagine so, to do in his 12 defense right off the bat. Okay, would you like to put this away so you don't get doubled again? Or quadded? Well, doubled, but also quadded. Okay, poor Ignatz, you cannot damage anybody anymore. Let's just rapier him to get him out of the way. Goodbye. 42 crit. What the frick?
Hopefully this.
Oh, you're fudging me. Oh, you're fudging me again. Oh, you're fudging me again. 44 is never a good number for me, but for somehow the enemies, it's a great number.
How about a curtsy?
Yeah, that's another thing with the XP being, I didn't even think about that part of it. With the XP being nerfed, I assume by the time you're almost better off just picking like 2 or 3 characters to just solo with up until you can recruit faculty. Then you know you might even be better off just trying to give all the kills to Byleth. The quicker you recruit faculty, the better it's gonna be for you, obviously. Oh, I wish I could get you like darting blow or something. Or a brave axe. Ugh. Okay. I guess I'll let you kill somebody then. Absolutely demolish. Not just kill, but absolutely demolish. Sure. I could do this. Well, that does 42 damage. Her charm must be very high. 35. When did your charm get so high? You don't need kills. You get XP every turn just by doing this. Oh. That bites.
Fighting wears me out.
Well, maybe you just go through with those two then. I don't know. It just I've only played the first chapter of Maddening, so I don't really know beyond that. It just seems like the less units you use, the better off you might be. Especially if you can recruit faculty and they can come at a higher level already. Oh boy, you must not have this square. Oh, it's an archer. My favorite. Oh, my leg fell asleep. He's getting quadded. How, Raphael? Oh, I usually don't care if my leg falls asleep, but when I can feel it, that's the worst. Where you going, Speedy boy? I wonder why the gauntlets suddenly have weight to them. They were all the same weight before. Oh, Raphael, why? I'm trying to feed you kills.
Leave it to me.
I need to give him unarmed. Even though unarmed has worse
That's another one.
accuracy. It doesn't use weapon uses.
My orders?
What's my
Let's
strategy?
put you here, I guess. These freaking fools are fast.
I'm not dying here.
What? I swear before I noticed they all had the same weight. Sure.
Shall we?
We were just talking about you, Lorenz. Bet you can't hit from 3 squares away. Steal his
A
life.
nobleman does his duty.
Boy, he has a lot of HP too for a mage. Speed,
Good,
resistance.
but not enough.
So, how? I want magic on you, boy.
Just let me at him.
Man, I can't wait to use Catherine. She seems good. Look at that speed and strength. That's just wild. I have 2 options.
Shall we?
Oh my gosh.
Let's make this quick.
I don't suppose there's anything you can do that does not kill. Oh boy. Oh, even a Nosferatu kills. Oh gosh. Okay, that's out of the question.
At the ready.
Claude, you should, yeah. Don't crit. Alright, sweet. Alright, cool. And,
now.
and you can't, oh wait, yes you can. Let's say he can't reach. Tee-hee-hee, sure he can. Then we'll put you here. Put you, whoa. So how does supports work in this game? Is it just, hey, look who's getting on. Is it just,
Sorry, but it's
like,
your
because it doesn't seem like for battle stats wise, supports really do a whole lot of good. Ooh, 10 black sand steel. That's good. Seems like supports battle stats wise, battlefield wise, are not as broken as they were before. Like, not even close.
Thank you so much.
Not even close.
So much. I have gratitude. I am grateful.
There is some fruit in there that I do not like, and I don't know what it is. It just tastes like bitter and sour and like bad.
The Great Bridge of Murden is in sight. Beyond it, the Empire.
What do you know? There aren't bridges
What
that
do you
big in
know?
Elmira, that's for sure.
How unsettling. There are bridges in the southern part of Ordelia territory, but nothing like this.
It's the most strategic location in that area to move a large army across the Aramid River. The Empire will want to hold on to it at all costs, so
What's a
expect
bond
tough
support?
defenses.
Is that like something Shamir and Catherine would have? Two characters that have a history, kinda-ish? Let's proceed with caution. Ignat's
You're right.
like that.
Their defenses are pretty impenetrable. Let's make our move carefully.
You're in command, Teach. Do whatever it takes to win. Well, other than sacrificing the lives of our allies for the sake of victory. Try
Try to avoid that.
Let's get moving. We're counting on you, my friend.
Oh. I see. Speaking of, we're gonna have to do a pretty big support thing here. I thought we'd have our last one the last session. Nope. Guess not, because it seems like Catherine has a bunch of supports to go through. And who knows who else. I think most of the supports we come with now are going to be faculty, though. There might not be as many as I thought. Most of our students are all capping supports with each other by now.
Lawrence, look!
What is it, Hilda? Ah, a letter.
I gotta get rid.
From your brother?
I don't know if I'm going to drink this
That's
whole thing.
right.
This is bad.
Though part of
I don't
me
know
thinks
what
it's
that
some
fruit is. It
stranger
is not
imitating
good.
my brother's handwriting. He's never given me this much praise.
You have
Hilda,
served me
you've
well,
learned
my
the value of
Anharion.
persistence. You're really mature.
Hey,
stuff
look
like
who it
that.
is. Insert
Usually
witty
his letters
comment
are like,
here.
I'm worried about you, and stop being so lazy.
Welcome, Mario.
Since I have
Do
fought
you
by
how
your
do?
side, I can assure you that his praise is
You made it
genuine
just
and
in time
entirely
for
deserved.
support hour. This is the first
I've read
one.
about fighting in plenty of letters. Why is he so gushy this time around?
I would venture to guess that your depictions of battle are more passionate than before. It's
More
no surprise
passionate.
that such authenticity would resonate with a veteran warrior like your brother.
If that's true, I have you to thank. You've inspired me to throw myself into battle. Does everyone think I'm a tough warrior now? I don't want to be stuck with their high expectations.
Oh,
Would
don't
that be so
worry.
terrible? You are gifted, you know. Not to say that your lackadaisical nature has failed to endear itself to me.
I'll choose to take that as a compliment.
Speaking of letters, did you keep your promise? Did you, mention me?
I did. I told my brother all about you. I said you were a uniquely gifted leader who could inspire people to be their best selves. And I said that you'll be a real asset to the Alliance. I also told him how I wished you could join our family.
Oh,
He
wow.
responded that he'd be honored.
Is this
to
going
call
where I
you
think
his
it's
brother.
going?
Truly? Oh, to have such a valiant brother would be beyond my wildest expectations.
Lawrence? You know what I mean about you joining our
Careful,
family,
Hilda. He likes your
right?
feet.
I believe I do. And I confess, if I am correct, that the same thought has preoccupied me as well. But you must forgive me. Now is not the time. Before we can consider our own future, we must first end this war. We must secure a peaceful world.
And if we do attain a peaceful world, then what? Come on! Just say it.
As much as I'd like to grant that request, I cannot. This is something that will deeply affect our lives. It must be
Interesting.
said at the proper time and place, with the most artfully chosen words, and the perfect offering. I am Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, after all.
I'm not usually one for waiting around, but maybe I'll make an exception in his case.
Oh, Hilda. Hey, what's up, True Lotus? What news? There's news everywhere about everything. Because, like, you say, did you see the news? I'm going to think the Final Fantasy VII news. I think, don't take it serious, Mario. I think we might be getting baited. True Lotus does this. He comes in and he always has the wildest things to say. Alright, well, now that everyone's here, well, the regulars, I made some, since I'd been on my Yu-Gi-Oh kick, I made a bunch of my Valentine alerts. I just want to quickly do some test runs. Let me know what you guys think, and if they're loud enough. I started typing that before you said it. Where do I find them? Oh no, I thought I was ready. I'm not ready. Oh, I'm ready. I literally made 6 new ones. 4 subs, 1 donate, and 1 buy. Just because I didn't want them all on FFCC. What is FFCC? I hope it's not what I think it is. If it's what I think it is, then that is pretty hype. Mario, is that going to be the name of your first video game? Your first solo project game? Anyways, so here's the first one. Let's show some of these off. Oh, I thought you meant Crisis Core. Oh, I thought you meant Crisis Core. Crystal Chronicles is pretty hype too, but by CC, I thought it was Crisis Core. So I was close, but no cigar. Anyways.
You're so
I love
cool.
these so much. I was up yesterday doing these at, like, when is it coming out? I assume like January or February? I came home from work, well, not really work. I came home after football yesterday. Took a shower and I just jumped straight into doing these. January 23rd.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Well, let me tell you, finding gifts and stuff is a pain in the butt.
Like taking candy from a baby.
I think that's season 4, which is sad because that's when the voice actor changes apparently.
Don't think I'll forget this.
Join us, join us, join us. How is your classic WoW going anyways? Where are the last 2? Here. Yeah, let me know if any of these are too loud or too quiet.
Just what do you think you're doing?
I wish John donated $75. Hello? We could play Persona 5 Golden.
Now you're getting serious.
Why did they use John as the test name? Anyways, that's all of those. I really like those. Big fan. Megan Hollingshead. I wish she was in more projects that I enjoyed.
Hello, Catherine. A moment of your time.
Oh, it's you.
It's you.
Yes?
That sword you wear upon your hip. How did you come by it, exactly?
I don't appreciate your tone. Are you
Dang.
implying I swiped it off someone?
Not at all.
They're
But heroes' relics
hostile.
are typically passed down through the bloodlines of the 10 elites. You are descended from a noble family, are you not?
That's none of your business.
Dang.
Actually.
Let's say I was a nobody, with no relic, no crest. I would still be me, wouldn't I? That's not to
That's
say lineage
preposterous.
counts for nothing. It just doesn't count as much as how you lived your life and what you live for. Or, let's say I was descended from some noble house. Would that change how you treat me?
Catherine
Yes,
asking
it
the
would.
real.
To
Wow.
treat you differently from the common folk would only be appropriate.
Wow.
You're so narrow-minded, tied down by foolish, antiquated notions.
But the nobility and the common folk are different. If the few did not have capabilities to set them apart from the many, then they would not be the few.
Wow. You really think nobles are better than everyone else, don't you?
I
This is
didn't
a step
mean to
backwards.
You pay so much attention to people's lineage and status that you have no idea who they actually are. Even if I was from the prestigious house whatever, I would never associate with a blowhard like you.
A blowhard. Well then. That'll be an interesting one to get up to A. So going well so far. Chapter 6. Nice. Did you play as female Byleth? Because then you get Sylvain immediately. You gonna tell him to paint again?
Hey,
Do it! Do it!
Trying again?
I am. I suppose that's rather irresponsible, as we're in the midst of a war.
Absolutely not.
But ever since we last spoke, I felt keen to pursue my artistic aspirations.
Like I said, it's your calling. Don't feel bad about it.
All right, I'll try to embrace it. And you, are you
Embrace
practicing
it!
archery today?
More just double-checking this bowstring. I want to make sure it's ready for the next battle.
Okay. Well, let's both do our best.
What's she checking on? I missed it. That's the one line I missed. Oh,
Does that
I didn't
mean
mean to
you
hit
finally
Zio.
accepted that you're
My
an
thigh
artist?
did that.
I'll
I guess
try
I
to
could have
discuss
checked
it
while
with
I
my
was
parents
there.
After the war, there's little demand for knights in peacetime.
True
In
that.
fact, painting might be a more reliable way for me to support my family. I'll try to persuade them with arguments along those lines.
Good point. I'm glad you've got some confidence.
Come to think of it, Leonie, what will you do when the war is over?
Me? I'm going to become a top-tier mercenary.
A mercenary?
Paint me like
in
one of your
peacetime?
goddesses, Ignatz.
Even after the war's over, there'll be plenty of work for me to do before peace really takes hold. I'll pay what I owe my village back, with interest. After that, I don't know. Never thought about it.
Remember,
sure
you
you
have
can
to
do
pay off
whatever you put your mind
Aloise's,
Hardly. Lots of
debts.
options just don't suit me.
that are now
I mean,
your debts.
Could you imagine me
That
as
were
a
originally
songstress?
Gerald's debts.
But yeah, I don't know. Once I've paid off my debts, I guess I'll just have to find something new.
I don't think there's any rush. You can travel and relax, and think about it.
Travel, huh? There's an idea. Wanna come with?
Huh?
Me? I mean, it makes sense. You can
Sure.
paint all the different
You were really
sceneries.
excited about different styles across the world, weren't you? Don't you want more of that? Maybe
I
even
can't
see
even.
the sky
Well,
in a new
I'm not
shape.
in debt, but I can barely pay off my
Yes,
bills without
I
going into
suppose I
debt.
do. I'd like to see the whole world.
If your parents object, we'll just say I kidnapped you.
Dang.
Actually, feel free to say that even if you go alone.
Oh no, I want us to see the world together. Your presence makes every landscape more beautiful.
Hey, hold on. What's this all of a sudden?
Oh, that's not what I meant.
You're hilarious,
You're
Ignatz.
hilarious.
There's never a dull moment with you around.
You know, ironically, yesterday there was like a big, I don't want to say Twitter war, there was like a big Twitter conversation, I guess, about Sylvain. I don't know why it popped up yesterday of all days, but like I think Goosephone was talking about it, Sages jumped into the conversation, I think it started from Chaz, or maybe Chaz, I don't know, there's like a bunch of people that like came together to talk about Sylvain. I didn't read it, because they were talking about his character. And I didn't want to get spoiled because I assume it would go into some of his supports. Oh wow, I stopped it on the very last line. I also saw somebody color swapped Leonie and Caspar. And Leonie with blue hair and blue eyes. Actually, I might have liked it better. I don't know. Seeing Leonie now, it's hard to tell, but she looked very good with those blue eyes, blue hair.
Catherine's working hard. I guess even the strongest fighters can't neglect their training.
No, it's Goosephone's another just Fae player.
At it again. Or is she still at
They
it?
just do the I don't know if they still do them. I haven't watched one of them in a while. They used to do the Fire Emblem Hero banner reveals together. They used to watch the videos together and do like a reaction video. I don't know if they still do it together, if they've started doing them on their own. Like I said, I haven't watched them in a while. Mangs' editor is, I think his name's Jake. He was streaming Maddening Mode with him.
Oh, a spectator. If you want to ogle, you ought to be a little less
Ogle? I thought it was
conspicuous.
ogle.
Sorry, I didn't mean anything by it. I was just passing by. I couldn't help but wonder, though.
Just
have you been
passing
training
by.
all this time?
Look
Yes,
at. Oh, that's
I'm
what I meant to
simulating
do.
prolonged combat.
How do you
Fighting for a
just
long
pass
time
by
requires
a
whole
square
different set of
training room?
skills.
This isn't the room Dimitri's in, which is also a rectangle, so it's not that much different. I was just passing by. Somehow opened the door and, you know, I was just passing by the square dead-end room.
If you can't
Don't
handle
mind
it in
me.
training, you'll certainly be doomed against the real thing.
I can't even imagine having what it takes to keep that up for so long.
You've been in your share of battles. I'm sure you have some sense of what it takes. A brutal, protracted clash in open marshland, neither side retreating. In that situation, what will you do? Your survival depends on decisions you make in the moment.
I see why you're so successful.
Most importantly, don't give up.
Don't give
start
up.
thinking about how you might lose or might die. Focus on surviving, on winning.
You're right. I've been narrow-minded. I had decided, since I don't have a crest and can't use relics, that I'm powerless against someone like you. But that's wrong. I'm not helpless. Not as long as I'm breathing and on my feet.
Absolutely.
So, the first thing I'm going to do is learn how to beat you. When you're unarmed, at least.
That's the spirit.
When you're
behind it.
unarmed, at
Well,
least.
I'm not planning on losing either, you know.
Good. I hope you're ready, because I'm going to train even harder than you.
You remind me of myself when I was young. I would become so angry at my own weakness. I feel strangely nostalgic seeing that same anger in you. Huh? Where'd that girl go?
We start
She just
tomorrow.
dipped out. And Catherine didn't even realize she just dipped out. No, I don't know if his first editor was a chick. No, I know for sure that his editor is Jake, though, because like I said, when Maddening first came out, after my stream, I went to look to see who was playing it, and Mengs was, and he was there with his editor, Jake. I don't know about his first one. His first one, I think, was a girl. And then, I think she wanted to go do, like, graphic design or something. From what I understand, they left on good terms. She just wanted to go do her own thing and flourish.
Oh, hello, Sedith.
Hello, Leone. I imagine you are here to fish?
Yeah, this is a great spot
Oh,
for
speaking
it.
of the
You
monastery,
must be a pretty experienced fisherman, huh?
first thing he said.
Actually, while I have enjoyed the hobby for a long while, I
Apparently,
must
it was
admit
also
I'm
leaked.
less
Did
than
you read the
proficient.
DLC list, Mario?
Now
I
that
just
you
don't want to
mention
talk about it
I
if you
can
don't want
see
to get
you're not
spoiled
having
on
much
it.
luck today.
It is likely because I am not using any bait.
I'm not using
Well,
any bait.
that explains it. But why bother fishing at all if you're not even trying to catch something?
Truthfully, I fish only so that I might relax.
You read it? Okay.
It is soothing
So,
to me.
apparently
Cast the line,
that area up
watch
there,
the
who
water
said
ripple.
it? Somebody said it
My
here,
days are busy,
that
even hectic.
the area up there is
Helps
going to
to
be
find
the
peace and
hot
quiet
sauna
every so
for
often.
DLC, because that's what the
Oh,
DLC
That
leak
makes
said.
sense. Still,
I assume it's
before
going to
you
be
go
for
all the trouble,
motivation.
you may as well actually bait
I
the
wonder if
line.
it's going to be better than
Maybe so.
eating.
But, to my chagrin, I do not even know what type of bait to use. I learned to fish by accompanying my wife. She was always the one to bait the hooks. She would hand me the rod and I would cast my line. I never paid attention to how
Wow.
the rest was done.
Ah. And your wife,
Oh,
where
Leone,
is
that's
she
quite
now?
the question.
She passed away quite some time ago. Since then, I have only to fish on my own. Even so, I find peace out here. Bait or no bait. What about you? Why do you fish?
I fish for
Me?
survival.
Just for the fish, actually. For me, it's purely practical. Catch a bite now, one less meal to worry about later. Hunting,
interesting.
Fishing, whatever it takes to get by. That's how I've always done it.
It's interesting that Setith never really learned how to fish, considering Flame loves fish.
I'm not exactly starving right now, but back then, if I couldn't catch something, I'd go hungry. So getting the hang of it was pretty vital.
So what's
I would
everyone's
certainly
favorite
say
favorite part about
Imagine
the
it is
leak?
intensely
I don't know.
satisfying to catch a fish when the
New
meat is so
playable
great.
characters sounds interesting.
Probably,
I
yeah.
hope they continue that trend
The
and
name
then bring
makes it
in like
more
Randolph
purposeful. But hey,
and
if you ever want to try fishing
Judith.
for real, I'd be happy to share my bait with you. And if you catch something, I'll cook it up nicely for you. How's that for motivation?
Oh, are you a skilled chef also?
Can't promise it'll be fancy, but it'll taste good.
Impressive. Wouldn't you know it, I am suddenly overcome with the urge to accept.
Sentith is filled with
Great.
determination.
Let's get started.
It wouldn't be that hard, though. It's just the same thing as anyone else. Basically, here's what you can do. A, he's playable. And then, like, 1 month at the monastery, they say, oh, Randolph, we have a mission for you. You just add in a scene. You're like, all right, well, Randolph's off, bye. And then he's dead. You could even add in a death scene for him. I don't think it'd be that hard to do. There's ways you could get around it pretty easily, I imagine. Catherine, you have the most supports, I guess. Oh, we might save that one for last, just because I don't know what else I'm interested in. We might say, you know, we'll probably save Shimura and Catherine for last, I guess. I'm gonna go refill my drink real quick, though. There's gonna be a lot of talking here.
Ross, it's just, they just have random stuff. They didn't have a lot of,
That's why I'm telling her to look every time she opens.
but you got 10 days.
Don't worry. Yes, I do. Like I told you, worst comes to worst, I'll go buy some 2 days before and take them back after. I'll have them. Frick is this? Oh, it's part of my Pop-Tart. It's like, what is that?
Did you want something, Professor Hanneman?
Ah, Lysithea. Thank you for coming. First, I ask that you allow me to apologize. I fear I hurt you with my insensitive words. I have failed you, not as a researcher, but as a human being.
I'm the one who should apologize. I'm sorry for being rude to you. Anyway, I'll keep going along with your research. I have to be on my way now.
I assume that they're going to... I can't play the support while I'm trying to catch up on chat. I assume that there will be more characters coming into DLCs later. Okay, I finally caught up. Oh! Lysithea is apologizing for being her edgy teenager self, even though she's not a teenager anymore.
I did not call you here simply to apologize. I told you once that you were an exquisite subject for my crest research. Why? Because there are no records of any other person ever having borne 2 crests.
Correct.
I wonder, see, this support would be weird if you are in the Black Eagles and recruit recruit Lysithea. I'm trying to remember. Did Hanamon never find out that Edelgard had 2 crests? No, their whole support was about abolishing nobility in the crest line. So he never learned about it. I guess that makes sense then.
We cannot say anything for certain about the makeup of your body, Therefore, it seems hasty to conclude that overcoming your shortened lifespan is an impossible feat.
What is it you're implying?
Lysithea, what is my field of study?
I hope they don't make it
Astrology,
dumb
of
and just
course.
like completely throw out story out of the game. Like, okay,
And the goal
any
of my
character will be
feat
playable on
is
any
to
route.
unravel every single mystery crests might conceal.
It's so
Someday,
weird how they're
I'll
gonna
even
do
hope
something
to
like
devise
that.
a means to bestow a crest upon any who desires one.
Why would you want to do
The thing
such a
that
thing?
fascinates me in particular is they said Yuritsa specifically, not the Death Knight, Yuritsa specifically.
Because I despise this world in which the presence or absence of a crest can
It almost makes me,
determine a
I almost
person's
wonder
worth.
if he's only recruitable for like the first 4 chapters of the game, and then he's like, see ya, about to go kill this whole man's career.
However, if artificially implanting a crest causes too great a toll on the subject, it would be useless. As such, reducing the strain of crests on the human body is one of my research goals. Understanding how to implant a crest might also lead to the knowledge of how
That's
to
an
remove
interesting
them.
thought, Hanamon.
Yes?
He's not
Do you
wrong.
think removing a crest could mean that they won't suffer from its effects any longer?
Oh, great. Drop my controller and it somehow paused the dialogue.
What I am trying to tell you is, the question of whether your lifespan can be restored is entirely within the scope of my research.
Could you really do that?
It is difficult to say for sure, but as long as the possibility exists, I will continue to seek it.
This seems to be a very common thing with characters. Most of their early supports, you make them like, what's wrong with this person? Then you get to the later supports, like, oh, they're not so bad.
Lysithea, let me ask you once more. Will you assist me in my research?
Professor Hanneman, I think I'm the one who should be asking for your help, really.
Did they, was there
Anyway,
also a
I'm
release
sick
date
of the
leak
crest
for the
determining a
DLC?
person's
I
worth,
don't remember
too.
seeing any date or
Is
general
that right?
times.
Perhaps you would even like to begin studying crestology yourself. I think you would make a fantastic apprentice. A life devoted to research is a noble life, you know.
If you do manage to restore my lifespan, I'd certainly think about it.
I will hold you to those words. Ah, I see a fine future ahead of us.
December and March. See, that kind of fits in. So what I'm thinking is, I think after this route we'll take a break, and then when we come back to this game, we'll do the other 2 routes back to back. But I was thinking sometime after Final Fantasy VII Remake for sure. So if they release the last or the next whatever, the big DLC in around March, that would work out perfectly. Or April would work even better. January, February, March. Yeah, April would work even better if they pushed it back to April. That would work out fantastic. 'Cause then there'd be new DLC hype for the game, and I could start the other 2 routes.
Hi, Cyril.
Keep
Starting to
reaching for
cool,
my
huh?
drink down here.
Hilda?
Hilda.
Personally, I'm all worn out from carrying water and fodder for the horses. I'm going to rest here a sec.
Whoa, tired? Water? Horses? Are you saying you did work all by yourself?
Lions
else
and
was I
tigers and
supposed to do?
bears. Oh
You were
my.
here to help.
Okay, I get it. You did the work because you couldn't find nobody else to do it for you.
I was waiting for you. Because look.
A letter?
I told you I'm always getting letters from my brother. I wrote about you in a couple of mine.
You're talking about me behind my back? Honestly, you're so...
We didn't say anything bad. In fact, well, listen up. Here's what my brother wrote. Be he Almiran or no, any young man with compassion and good conduct is worthy of respect.
Yo, Hilda's brother
Character
sounds
is
like a
what
swell
really matters,
guy.
not the place of one's birth.
Huh, that's pretty nice. Especially since it was from a noble who battles Almirans.
Right? He's a funny one, but for the first time, I really respect him. So thoughtful and tolerant.
That letter makes me happy. A lot of people look down on me just because I'm all Myron. So, you know, it's nice to hear somebody accept me
Not
as just
in this
another
squad,
person.
except maybe Lorenz.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? I've accepted you from the start. I mean, you're so helpful. You do everything I ask.
That's not acceptance. That's relying on somebody else to do your work. What you ought to do is be a grown-up who your brother doesn't need to worry about so much.
I'm plenty grown up. I just brought food and water for the horses, all on my own.
There's a lot more to being grown
Being
up than
proud
just
of doing
feeding the
what you're
animals.
supposed to be doing just means you're lazy the rest of the time.
Wow, Zero has a good
Though,
point.
I gotta admit, being relied on is kind of
Who
nice.
texted me?
In that case, from now on, I'll rely on you even more. Let's see. First, I need you to...
Well, time
I'll
to get
rely
back
on
to
you
work.
even more. Why did Microsoft integrate OneDrive and go away OneDrive? Stop auto-opening. Who did this? But I wanna go see Rambo tomorrow. I haven't seen any of the other Rambos though. Who's this? Lysithia and Catherine.
It was so sunny this morning, but now it's absolutely pouring.
Did you hear the thunder just now? Good thing we got all the clothes indoors before the skies opened up. I apologize for troubling you.
Wait,
with
I
this
wish I could go
task.
back. The thunder, it looked bright as day out that window.
Don't worry about it.
Look at that.
I was just passing by and thought I could help. I know how frustrating it is to have your newly dried clothes soaked by rain.
Oh.
You wear armor.
What's wrong? We managed to keep all of the clothes dry, didn't we?
It's just odd. Every time it's my turn to wash the clothing, there's a sudden downpour.
Oh no,
Surely
Lysithia's
it must
unlucky.
just be an inconvenient coincidence. But I can't help feeling as though I'm somehow to blame for it.
Ah, I see. That probably is your fault.
Wow, you're even harsher than I am.
You have a crest of Karen, don't you?
I do, yes, but hold on a moment. How did you know that?
I can just tell. I have a crest of Karen too. And
Oh.
I've noticed that whenever
Shouldn't
I
have
need
told her
dry
that,
weather,
Catherine.
There's rain.
She's gonna kill you and
Don't
take
think
that
it's our crests making the rain fall upon
Thunderblade.
us?
How had I never connected this? This is quite a revelation. A crest affecting the weather.
You're not bad luck.
Well, I don't know how true it is.
The rain just follows you
There are only
around.
the two of us, which is a pretty small sample of people.
I suppose that's true. So, we must test our hypothesis. Maybe we can find someone who tends to bring
42.
the sunshine
Weren't you just
around.
30 last week?
That would be especially handy for helping out with the wash.
Now there's an idea.
They're Charon sisters and they only go up to B rank, huh? That's a little unfortunate. What? Didn't you just... Oh no. One of the ones we're saving for last.
Oh, Zenith! Good day to you, and farewell.
Yeah. You see. Oh, yo, what's up, Supreme? How you doing? Welcome. Sorry, I thought you were wild. I see colors and associate it with a name. Lysithia, yo, Thunderbrand Soulblade, would that actually work?
Just a moment.
Good
Hilary.
day to you and
How are you
farewell.
Sorry?
We're gonna find out.
Fine, I'm doing just fine.
I'm glad to hear
Don't
it.
you need an A rank
I
to
heard
use
that
those,
you
though?
requested a substitute for your cleaning duty due to an illness.
Sure, you only get one strike, but the might on
You
that thing's
really
gotta be
do
high,
know
right?
everything, Zenith.
I mean, that's gonna be
Just
one
prior
big
to that,
hit.
You also asked for
Oh,
someone
E?
to take your place with table setting. I believe that was due to wrist injury.
Oh boy, she's
It was
making
not
up
too
injuries
serious, I hope.
where she would have been.
Ah, you heard about that. The wrist is all healed up, thank you.
I seem to recall also that you declined to participate in a mock battle. That was due to a headache, yes?
He's on to
I
you.
have a very fragile body, you see? It's So kind of everyone to make accommodations.
Indeed. It is a great friend who offers to help without complaint. See that you treasure such friends, and that you return the favor.
Of course. Well, then I should really be...
By the way...
He's getting nosy.
Was there something else you wanted?
It so happens I am on my way to the chapel to offer my prayers. Would you care to join me?
Oh no, I wouldn't want to intrude.
I've offered up
I've
all my
already
prayers
offered
for the
up all
day.
my
I've
prayers
hit
for
my
the day.
daily quota of 0.
Marvelous. We must always remember to give our thanks to the goddess. It is essential that we offer our prayers to her each day, that we reflect on our deeds and strive to live as she would want us to live. For the goddess sees all that we say, and...
He has literally tried to guilt trip Hilda so hard right now. That's what a lot of people...
If you will excuse me.
This is how a lot of people feel about Mormonism right here.
Of course. Goodbye now.
Oh my gosh.
How is Sedith so scary? It feels like he can see right through me. I guess that's his way of saying stop being lazy.
Stop
I wish
being
he'd just scold me
lazy.
outright. This is precisely why I try to avoid
Well,
him.
as soon as Setith and Korn hit the A, I'm gonna put Setith on Hilda for supports. Hurry up and hit A with Setith so that we can get it out of the way. I want to see the Hilda Setith supports now.
I know you are there, Hanneman.
Well, say, are those crest documents? Ah,
Oh,
Seth,
well, since I have
you
ya.
finally decided to cooperate with my research?
Absolutely not. For 21 years, I have refused your requests.
I wonder-
have no intention of changing my mind.
I wonder if they'd make a subtle change here. I doubt it, but I wonder if it would have been for 16 years had we
But I will
done
lend
this
you these
before the time
documents
skip.
I have found, on the condition that you stop following me.
I am quite tempted by the offer, but your cooperation would be of much greater value. Your crest, the major crest of Keyhole, is so rare. As far as I am aware, Seth, you are the only person ever confirmed to bear that particular crest.
Oh, really?
How did you come
Almost
to
like he's
possess
Saint Keyhole himself.
My answer is the same as every other time you have asked.
I do not know.
I was born a commoner with no connections to any crests. There are no records of my lineage.
You think it's
Oh,
an error?
please. That thin explanation could never discourage me. You must understand, I will dig until I find the truth, no matter how long it takes.
Hanuman's only...
You are
Hanuman, if he were a Pokemon Setith,
Cannot
he
give
taught
you
himself
the
dig
answers you
4
seek.
times. He's not giving up.
Even if you were to discover the reason why I bear the
He will
major
not
crest of
struggle.
Keyhole, I doubt it would satisfy you.
That is for me alone to decide. And even if you are correct, that confirmation itself would be a valuable discovery. Such is the way of research, yes?
I'm afraid I cannot attest to that. I'm no scholar. In any case, if you really have no need for the documents, you will not mind if I dispose of them.
Let's not do anything hasty now. I will leave you alone, for now, but I am taking these documents with me. Once I complete my research on these papers, it'll be your turn, Setith. I will learn the truth of your crest.
I will learn the
It is
truth.
a pointless endeavor. You will learn nothing from me, no matter how much you try.
Perhaps his stubborn nature is one of the effects of his crest. Now that would be an interesting discovery. The first stage of my research will be to decipher his personality.
Oh boy. Okay, we have Lysithea, Cyril, Setith. Okay, more Setith.
How are you, Catherine? You look well enough.
Oh, yes, I'm fine. Never better.
That is good. I cannot help but be concerned, given your tendency toward incautious behavior. While boldness can be a virtue, I do hope you will bear in mind that recklessness is not. moment's negligence can lead to a mortal wound for even the most skilled fighter.
You worry too much. If they saw me in action, the wounds themselves would cower.
Dang.
That is precisely the attitude that worries me, especially given your history. You have been gravely injured before, as you no doubt recall.
Me? Gravely injured? When did that happen?
You mean you have forgotten? It was during your days as a student at the Officers' Academy. There was an excursion, a monster hunt. You charged ahead and left your fellow students behind.
Oh, that sounds like
You ended
Manuela.
up alone and surrounded. You almost died. Do you truly not remember?
Are you sure? All I remember is cutting down monsters
Dang,
left
she
and right.
blocked out that memory.
That's true enough, but you nearly bled to death in the aftermath. The Archbishop was so concerned for your life that she tended your wounds personally.
Oh, that was when that happened. Finally! It all fits together. Lady Rhea looking after me. Now that I remember clearly.
I guess that would make sense
That
as to
was
why
the
she has
first time
such a
she ever
strong
spoke to
attachment
me.
to Lady Rhea.
I was lying on the ground, caked in mud, and she gently picked me up, even stroked my hair. The emotions were so overpowering that they must have just cleared away my memory of the whole incident. So it was during the monster hunt. Thanks, Sedith. That's been
Man, they
bothering
say
me for
monster hunt.
ages.
That is not quite why I
And it gets
brought
me
up.
itching for the Final Fantasy
Come to
IX
think of
monster
it,
hunt. I don't know
Lady
why.
Rhea hasn't healed me since then. We've got to find Lady Rhea, and then maybe
Oh, this
someday
is
she'll heal
interesting.
me like that again.
This must be unique to... Unless this is locked behind the time skip. I assume the support would end there, pre-time skip? Or this one's force... This one must be locked. This is either new or it's locked behind the time skip. Oh wait, it has to be locked behind the time skip, because you can't get Setith pre-time skip, can you? So I take it back, that makes sense. Yes, technically all of Setiths are locked behind the time skip.
Hey, Sedith. I got a delivery for you.
Thank you, Cyril. Would you mind waiting just a moment for me to confirm the contents?
Sure thing.
But would eating be enough to unlock a support with anybody?
All seems to be accounted for. I lack the time to handle tasks of this kind
Interesting.
myself.
I assume...
appreciate you making the
I
effort.
assume they made all of his
Is there
supports
anything I can assist you
think
with?
in mind,
Do you have
thinking
any
that they'd all be
concerns?
unlocked post-time skip.
Concerns?
That'd be my best
Nah,
guess.
I'm happy just working for Lady Rhea. I got a way better life now than I ever did before.
I think
If
Lady
your
Rhea's
better life is
room...
this frugal, I have to wonder what your previous experience was like. It must not have been easy before you came to us.
I think they're in her
But
room.
you should know that is in the past now. You are young. You should be enjoying life. Do not allow your past to overshadow that. Is there nothing you desire? We will support you in any way we can.
Kite got locked out at sea.
Really, there's nothing. Except,
Ow! I didn't get
Nah,
locked out of
it's
sea.
okay.
I didn't unlock his till
Except?
post-time skip.
I don't got anywhere else to go, and I just want to be able to stay here forever. This place Lady Rhea gave me, it's the only place I know to call home.
I will keep that in mind.
Well, I got work to do. Excuse me.
Of course. I apologize for delaying you.
Alright, now we got the two big ones. Catherine and Shimur, and Lysithea and Cyril.
I did it! I did it! Okay, so next up is...
What's this letter all about? Doesn't appear to have
Oh.
a sender written anywhere. This handwriting is so sloppy. Wow. Dear
It was me,
Lysithea,
Lysithea. I
read
gave you
the
that
book
letter.
you gave me.
My handwriting's
This must
horrible.
be from Cyril. He's learning so quickly. It was hard and it got more easy. More I tried it, and it was fun and I learned new stuff. That's the spirit. Thanks you for helping me to read and to write. You are so welcome. Some things are hard to say and easy to write.
I
know
love
just what you
you.
mean. I want to read more and learn writing better. You're already doing so well with this. I can see how hard you're
See, and I don't know
working.
why. This reminds me
I
of
am
Holes.
glad you are my friend. It makes me happy.
Stanley Yelnats and Zero. I forgot Zero's. Hector, is it Morones?
Hey, Lysithea. Last night I finished reading the book you lent me.
Oh dear.
I wanted to tell you right away, but it was late, so I tried to write a letter. Lysithea?
I saw the movie. I don't think I've ever read the book. I'm talking about the movie with
something
Shia
wrong?
LaBeouf.
I don't know
Back
what you're
before
trying to
everybody
say.
hated him for being a big tool or
Feelings
whatever.
can't be
Whatever
verbalized
happened with
or
him, I don't
put into
know.
writing. Just look, it's just that
I'm sorry. I really don't know what you're trying to say.
what I'm trying to say is I'm Bappy too.
But Bappy?
Bappy. Did she say Bappy? Not oh.
Let's keep studying and spending time together, okay?
I hope they get the
I
paired
get you
ending.
now. That sounds great, Lysithea.
I hope they get the paired ending. I don't see any. Who else would I want with Cyril and Lysithea? Nobody. Flane and Setith would be interesting, but Flane and Raphael I'm kind of leaning towards. Ignatz and Leone would be cool. I don't know about Claude. Poor Claude, what are you gonna do? Marianne's with me. Claude and Shamur? Too bad they can't frickin' pair. Because he's on a wyvern. It's not even a white. Where's the albino wyvern? Every time I think about it, it makes me mad.
And he said, I
A
don't
novel
even
ba-
have a horse. Pretty funny story,
I
huh?
don't even have a horse. Zeroni. Yeah, that's what it is. Dude, I kid you guys not, okay? Back when I was like 10 or 11, it had to have been around there. So that was back when we lived in my aunt's basement. Me and my cousin, I kid you not, I dead serious, for a whole summer, we watched that movie every day for a whole summer vacation. I'm not even kidding you. We did not miss a day. Well, okay. Maybe we missed a couple days here and there. But for most of the summer, I don't know why, we watched that movie almost every day that summer. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I can't remember why. We just sat down and watched Holes every day for the whole summer. I don't understand. Penguin! Alright, everyone, hit this man with the shrug. Everybody, hit this man with the shrug. Frickin' Penguin. Welcome, by the way, Penguin. It is a good movie, though. Claude's just gonna roll solo and meme it up, for sure.
What is it, Shamir? You're not laughing.
Oh, that's right. I
Didn't you
could
think it was
promote her.
funny?
That's not. Oh.
Sure.
Then again, I kind of want Catherine and Shamir to
So
pair up.
then laugh.
But
You
I guess I
stand
could
to
do
be a
that
little
on the church
friendlier,
route.
You know. Do I need to be?
Do I need to be? Or the Blue Lion
What do you
route,
mean,
too.
need
Because
to
we'll
be?
actually use Catherine the
Friendship
Blue.
isn't
Oh,
about
that makes more sense
obligation.
there. Because then